Hello, boxing fans around the world. Thank you once again for joining us here on Talkin Fight for another excellent episode of Knuckle Up, featuring not only Mike or at four, but Cedric Van, who's in the den. And as promised, part of our 1-2 punch. Yes, who we got lined up today? Let it roll, boys.
None other than the other half of the twins, Luke McCormack. Yes.
Yeah, another I mean, it's very rare that, I mean, it's hard enough to qualify for the World Championships and the Olympics, let alone to have you and your brother both qualify for the highest level at the highest level of amateur boxing.
Very true.
Pretty good for them.
Very true. Qualifying for Team GB's boxing team on June 1st, 2021, Pat and Luke both became one of 8 sets of twins competing at the Olympics last year. And it's
last year alone?
Last year alone, there was 8 sets of competing twins at the Olympics.
What? I did not know that. Wow.
Big things. So August 3rd, Pat earned Team GB the silver medal in the men's welterweight final against Cuba's Ronel Iglesias, like we talked about yesterday.
Yeah.
This marked Pat's second Olympic Games following his performance at Rio in 2016. Luke made his Olympic debut last year, but was defeated by Cuban 2-time world champion Andy Cruz in the last 16 of the men's lightweight tournament on July 31st. Despite that loss, though, Luke, he's determined, man, and he's using this Olympic loss as, a learning lesson and using it as a stride forward into the professionals, man. And you know what? He's part of Pro Bellum, man. He got picked up, and now Pat and Luke, both these 26-year-old twins out of Sunderland, they were both trained and honed their craft by Britley Amateur Boxing Gym, which is only a 25-minute drive away from their home city, which is unclear exactly why the duo started boxing. They've been under a watchful eye of Brittany's head coach, Graham Rutherford, since they were 11 years old. Funny thing is, they're not allowed to spar each other. So
interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. They're not allowed to spar each other because it gets a little out of hand. But yeah, man, this is another kid that's got great skills.
Yeah, and you could definitely see them. I think Pat, the older one, is just slightly a little bit better than the younger brother Luke. I think the results from their international competitions, Pat usually makes it just a little bit further than Luke when they compete. But that's not to take anything away from Luke, because he's still, like I said, competing at the highest level. He's always finishing at least in the top 5. So I mean, that's not a bad thing to say that you're still ranked top 5 in the world. And yeah, man. And like I said yesterday about Luke, the 2 main things that you want to make sure that you have on point when you're going into the pro ranks is on offense having an educated jab, and on defense having just good fundamental defense, not getting hit with what I call stupid punches, and just staying sharp. So yeah, man, these 2 brothers look like they have a bright future at the pro level.
Yeah, and you know what? They did very well in the amateurs, man. Like Luke did just as well. He might not have had as many accolades as Pat, but as a British amateur boxer who was affiliated with Britley ABC, he won a silver medal at the 2017 European Championships, and in 2019, McCormack was selected to compete at the 2019 European Games in Belarus. He also competed at the 2019 World Championships in Russia, where he lost by split decision to De Los Santos in the 3rd round. And he's got the accolades, man, as an amateur, and to win at these levels as an amateur is an accomplishment. It's a big accomplishment. And you know what? Pro Bellum, they're just doing it, man. They're doing big things. Signing both these guys, we're gonna see lots of these kids. Pro Bellum.
They just recently signed, so I'm assuming they'll make their both make their professional debuts in a couple of months from now. So it's going to be interesting to see to follow their careers, and at what point in time. It's going to be interesting to see when I watch the UK fighters, like the ones that are really on the come up, if they're just going to stay in the UK or makes that international trip over to the States to really get worldwide fame. It's not just for the fame, but it's just with the more people know you, the more tickets you can sell, the more pay-per-view people will buy your stuff, right? So it's not just about getting more popular just for the sake of being popular, but for the financial gain that you get from that.
Oh, we lost sound. Okay. Oh, did you have to mute for a sec because of all that background noise?
Yeah. I try to mute when there's some extra noise there.
I wonder what was going on there, man. Wow. Yeah. So, guys, you heard it here, man. Watch out for them. The twins, these guys are great. Great.
They got the combination of having power and skill. Well, actually, more the skill because they don't really get too many stoppages at the amateur level, but the skill level is definitely there. Skill level is definitely there. Skill levels,
and these guys are still young, man. They're still young. They still got a lot to learn. But they do have the skill, man, and it proves it, man. Winning the medals that they've done and winning the championships that they've done. They're going to get the right tutelage. They're in the right camp to help these guys really push and enter these paid leagues. And hopefully we get to see tons of them. I love watching these twins, man. There's lots of sets of twins out there boxing.
We should actually do a whole week of twins in boxing because I didn't even realize that 8 sets. You said 8 sets of twins at one tournament. That is crazy. I never even knew that. We got to do a series.
Maybe we'll have to make next week. Maybe not next week because I have some things planned. The week after we'll do the twins. We'll do the twins of boxing.
Yeah, that definitely is something that I'd like to learn more about myself.
And definitely, I know our fans out there watching will definitely want to tune in and see that for sure. But right now, it's time to get back to doing our work so you guys don't have to. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Female Friday. We'll have another one for you, another new prospect to look out for. Also an Olympian. Make sure you stop by. Hey, Last Bell Boxing, thanks for stopping by. Guys, go out, check out that Last Bell Boxing Billy Nelson interview. He'll be dropping it shortly for you. Guys, you know what it is, man. It's Mike Orr at 4 and Cedric Ben in the Den. Knuckle up, bringing you new prospects every day to watch out for. You heard it here, man. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same channel, new prospect. TalkinFight.com. Go and subscribe, man. Set those reminders. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time.
Peace.
Yeah, man.